Chapter 7. Half a Door. Casper's strategy to lift the master's spirits has worked. The next morning, Schoenmaker is in fine form. He rouses the girls and Margareta with a comical song, and Casper stumbles from the bed, bleary-eyed and crazy-haired, groggy and grateful at once. "Hilarity at this hour? It's hardly Dutch," says Casper. "This can't be Holland. Where are we? Padua? Rome? Marseille?" Iris rubs her eyes and thinks once again. Yes, where are we? Where in the world? Or out of it? "Get yourselves in breeches. Wash your face, you," says the master. "And Iris, no sitting today. Take your sister to the meadow, now." "They haven't had a morsel," says Margareta. "It's cold in the meadow at this hour, hoarfrost in the lane, and even the doves in the eaves have chilly throats. Let them take bread with them and stay there till they're sent for. They can run races to warm up. I'm expecting important company this morning. There'll be no sitting today." "I will not sit for you again," says Iris in a small voice. "Tomorrow is time enough," says the master. "Never again," says Iris more loudly. Casper blushes and ducks his head into a clean shirt and stays there like a turtle retracted into its shell. "What manner of revolution is this?" says the master, hardly listening. "Margareta, I'll need your help at my ablutions. Are you skilled at clipping beards?" "Give me the knife and expose your throat and we'll find out," says Margareta. "Everyone's so cheery this morning," says the master hastily. "Well, no matter. My own blemished self will have to serve. What are you chattering about, Iris?" "I've seen how you paint my face," says Iris. She's thought the words out and struggles to say them in an even voice. "You view me with humour and contempt. You've made me look the fool. I already look the fool in my own eyes. I won't be put forward to look the fool to the world." "So you've broken my law and peered at the paintings the moment my back is turned." The master's voice is distant, thundery, soft. "It was Casper's suggestion," says Margareta, shooting the young man a look. He twists in his shirt comically. "Oh, Casper," says the master, contempt and dismissal intermingled. "One expects nothing better of him. Casper, come out of that shirt, you ass. I'll have your head on a platter by noontime if you don't stop your games. Iris, I have more to do today than to kiss away tears of hurt feelings. Off with you, girls. Off, off. The patron is coming by, and the floors, Margareta, must be swept and the paintings arranged to be seen in the best daylight." Iris is pushed aside, her brave thoughts spoken but unheard. The master has other matters on his mind. "We should run away," says Iris fiercely to Ruth. They hold hands and leave the noise of aggressive house-cleaning behind them. Along the lane a crippled old dame comes poking with the aid of 2 sticks. Her back is gnarled nearly double, and her horny hands are tied to the canes so she can't drop them. "Looking for that painter fellow," she screeches at Iris. "The one who likes old crippled crab-apple trees like me. I'm the queen of the hairy-chinned gypsies, and I can blow smoke rings out my bottom. Where is he? Tell me, or I'll curse you into the bottom of a well where you'll have no one but frogs to hear your confession." Ruth, who is timid of most people, keeps behind Iris, no doubt frightened by the crone's bread-loaf chin with its thin growth of pig-bristle-white whiskers. Iris isn't scared, though. For some reason she thinks about the dame hidden in the shadows near the quay that first day. The one who had said to Margareta, You tell your own way. Iris says, I'll tell you where the master lives, if you'll magic him into the bottom of a well. Change him into a slug and hit him with my shoe, says the crone agreeably, after he paints me and pays me first. Immortality calls, so who am I to keep myself to myself? Tell me where to find him. If you promise, says Iris. The crone leers. Oh, to it then. The house just beyond with the big window and the half door. Queen of the gypsies, hen to the cheated chicks, dame of the damned, sow to the suffering sucklings, midwife to the changelings, mother abbess to the whores, of whom you'll never be one, you ugly thing. Better go turn yourself in at some convent already and save yourself the trouble. Bless you, child, and stand aside. I start lunging and I can't stop. The crone moves off, more like a splayed-leg bug skittering along the surface of a pond than a queen. Midwife to the changelings, thinks Iris. Can you tell us then about Harlem's changeling child? Iris wants to follow. She'd love to see a curse lowered on the master, to watch him reduced to a slug. She doesn't dare. Instead, she takes Ruth's hands and they hurry along. Iris mutters, We should go back to the quay and find the boat on which we came and head back to England. We're not at home here among crazy painters. I hate this madhouse. I hate him. Why would anyone want to see such a painting? Do you think the patron is coming to see that very painting? Oh, take your fingers out of your mouth, you look a mess. The meadow is still full of the same late flowers, though they now are browning, bug-chewed, going to seed. Iris can hardly bring herself to sit there, because she feels she is imitating the painting, ill-favoured young woman shown up by the commonest of weeds. Once Ruth is settled, happily, with bread to gnaw, Iris climbs the boughs of the apple tree as she has before, and makes her way into the second tree that affords a view over the city walls. She watches the master's household, to see what kind of guest might take it into his head to visit. There's no sign of the Queen of the hairy-chinned gypsies. Probably turned away from the door with a wooden shoe planted in her smoky behind. The master is in no mood for diversions today.